Welcome to another Poetry Deep Dive today. I love Denis Martindale.
This time, Denis Martindale has written a brand new wildlife pigeon poem. Denis describes how he has seen pigeons in the UK and in France and Spain, yet he concludes with another local street view nature study. The title of the pigeon poem is Pigeon Fancier. Here is what the brand new wildlife poem's message shares with us today.
To give you a little context, he has written over 3,700 poems for the Poem Hunter website. 3,700! The staggering scale of his prolific poetry career is just absolutely incredible. And with this brand new piece, he turns his masterful, observant eye toward a bird we all know so well, but honestly rarely give a second thought to.
Section 1. The Worldwide Pigeon Scale.
So Denis takes what a lot of folks consider just a very common, everyday bird, and he instantly elevates it to this epic, global subject. He introduces us to this whimsical tale by establishing their sheer geographic spread. We're talking sightings across England and the UK, Wales, France, and Spain. He points out that literally no matter where he roams, they're just a common scene. But there's a fleeting, kind of melancholic beauty to this international pigeon spotting too. Because he recognizes that most of these birds he observes on his travels, well, he's never going to see them again. They're these tiny passing moments on a massive global map.
And this passage brilliantly illustrates that global concept. Listen to the absolute grandeur in these opening lines. Every pigeon has its glory. Every pigeon has its tail. Every pigeon has its story upon the worldwide scale. Every single one has its footprint, its beak, and can sprint each time it takes a peek. Denis is telling us that despite their massive, overwhelming numbers, every individual pigeon on Earth actually matters. It's a truly universal footprint, which gives some real dignity to a creature we often just walk right past.
Section 2. A Local Rooftop Romance.
Now, here is where the pacing of the poem shifts. Denis starts zooming the narrative funnel inward. We leave the grand European tours of France and Spain behind, and he brings this explainer, quite literally home to roost for a local street view nature study right in his own neighborhood. The absolutely crucial point here is how the poem grounds itself. He writes about the pigeons just waiting upon the rooftops, perched on the poles right outside his window. It's an incredibly common, everyday scene, right? But the real magic is in how Denis views it. He notes that each bird is celebrating all that the Lord supplied. He finds deep, divine beauty and pure gratitude in the absolute simplest of local moments. It really challenges us to find the sacred in the ordinary.
Section 3. The Courtship Rejection.
But what exactly are they doing up there on those rooftops? Well, we're now treated to the daily lovelorn drama playing out right outside our windows. Guys, it's a classic, comedic, one-sided romantic comedy arc. On one side, we have the eager male pigeons. They bill, they coo each time they woo, and they often stoop down low, doing that funny little dance we've all seen on the pavement. As Denis puts it, the males are practically shouting, "I love you!" And on the other side, the females. What do? They literally just fly away. They leave the males completely hanging. The males know they can't win them all, but still, they try again, looking distinctly less gay as they stand there just asking why. It's a hilarious, highly relatable lovelorn struggle captured perfectly in verse.
Which brings up a fantastic point. Sometimes males need a miracle. You know what happens then? That's a direct line from the poem, and Denis uses it so cleverly to build some serious suspense. Our lovelorn Romeos are completely distracted by their romantic failures, totally unaware that this lighthearted courtship is about to face a very unexpected twist.
Section 4. The Apex Predator Threat.
Okay, scratch that romantic music because we are completely shifting gears. We're no longer in a lovelorn rooftop romance. We have suddenly dropped right into an urgent survival thriller. Meet Pat the Cat, a teeny-weeny apex predator.
You see, Denis concludes his street view nature study with a tongue-in-cheek, teeny-weeny warning. While the male pigeons are completely absorbed in their own drama, busy cooing and stooping low, trying to figure out why the females flew away, they are completely ignoring their surroundings. And there is a sudden, very real danger creeping in the background. The neighbor's cat, Pat.
Just listen to the urgent, fast-paced energy of this final stanza. What can I say? Good luck with that. Today's not over yet, but watch out for our neighbor's cat. He's the fastest one I've met. It is the absolute ultimate comedic punchline. The lightning-fast arrival of Pat the Cat shatters the romantic drama and reminds these completely distracted pigeons that survival is the real name of the game.
Denis masterfully pulls the rug right out from under the reader and the birds.
So, I gotta leave you with this question. Will you ever view your local pigeons the exact same way again? The next time you look out your window or walk past a utility pole, just take a second to look closer. Are you seeing the start of a grand romantic comedy or a high-stakes survival thriller featuring a teeny-weeny apex predator? Denis Martindale's brilliant poem, Pigeon Fancier, absolutely proves that there is an extraordinary story and everyday glory happening right above our heads. Keep your eyes open and keep learning. I'll see you next time.